My loves, I need to talk about this beautiful experience of developing harmony, resilience. That's what I'm going to call this. Harmony, resilience. Okay? That means that my harmony is developing resilience. And this is what I mean, okay? Life is pressing me like rice in a pressure cooker. And I'm feeling the emotions. I'm freaking out. I had a good cry. I actually didn't check before I left the house if my mascara was all over my face. Shit is real right now, okay? It's real. And I'm sitting here consciously like, okay, like, yes, I'm like feeling these things, like, what the fuck, you know? And then I'm like, no, I'm not giving in to this feeling again. I'm not giving in to this, like, sorrow that leads to victimization of being like, oh, like, sure, yeah, like, have your little pity, but I'm not staying there and wallowing anymore. Like, there's something inside of me that is like, no, it's gonna work out for me regardless of this circumstance, regardless of how hard it feels right now and how defeated I feel about the same experience coming up, and then working really hard at making sure it doesn't happen again, and then it does, and just like being in this combative place where I'm, you know, you effort yourself to death and then you still feel defeated at times. And I can sit here and wallow in my defeat, but there's something inside of me that is consciously like, fuck that. It's working out for me. It's working out for me, period. Like, it's working out for me, despite what's happening, despite what my bank account says, despite what people are saying to me, despite anything that's happening, like, despite the fact that I'm reaching for help and it's not there, despite the fact that I am sick and I actually don't even have the capacity to work for the money that I need, despite it all, despite it all, it's gonna work out for me, okay? And this is what I am calling harmony resilience. My inner harmony, my confidence and belief and faith in the unknown is getting stronger, and so much so to the point where I'm like, okay, yes, I can fight this part of me inside that is going like, oh, it's all over, like, I should just give up and move back in with my mom and rehome my dog, and you know what I mean, like, the part of me that's just like, I failed, that's it, give up, I'm a piece of shit. Like, no, that is not allowed in my house, in my mind anymore. I refuse. I refuse to entertain the bullshit that weighs me down in life, okay? Yeah, so what? Okay, I fucked up. I don't got enough money for this month's bills. I put a lot of trust in the divine, hoping that, I don't know if it's hope or just like you're free falling because you take leaps into unknown places where you have no idea how it's going to unfold, but you just give her anyways because you're crazy like that. And then shit isn't happening in how we think it should happen, or how my ego is like, yeah, you should pay rent on time. And if you don't pay rent on time, then you're going to be homeless forever. And then my ego also says like, you probably shouldn't miss another payment there, but, and our ego, or whoever that is like, Blue, what are you doing? That's not what they're like. They're like, they want it to be this way. They want it to be our bills to be paid on time. They want us to pay off the credit card debts within a year. They want us, that's what the humanness thinks because of how we've been trained. But if we're training in the gym of faith, okay, then in order to develop that resilience, we must be free falling a whole lot. And sometimes free falling is missing a payment. Sometimes free falling is going for a walk in the dark without a flashlight. You know? It's just taking a risk because, I don't know. Why do you take the risk? Well, I take the risk because what am I doing if I'm not taking the risk? What is life if we're not leaping off the edge of the precipice every given moment, an opportunity that life presents us? What are we doing? Confining to the walls in which society has built around us? You all good? You get the hiccups? Or are we just gonna go, yeah, my credit card's maxed out, fuck it, pay it later when I'm got the money to pay it? Or like, yeah, I probably rented a house that's out of my price range and could have settled for something cheaper, but didn't have to, didn't want to, had the opportunity. I took it. I leaped. Shouldn't have maybe started a business when you got a lot of debt. Shouldn't have, you know what? No. I am leaping. I moved to the edge of the world, quite literally. And barely supporting myself. Every winter, I eat my cupboards empty. and I don't tell you guys this, like, don't feel bad for me. I've intentionally put myself in this position simply because I'm choosing to sacrifice one thing for the other. Okay, that's what you do. That's what you do sometimes, not all the time, but that's what you do momentarily to live in the comfort of what you require in order for your growth to prosper. Okay, and for my growth to prosper, I need a very comfy, cozy house that I can go through these risky moments in. So when I'm feeling like I'm having the greatest meltdown of my life because I'm not where I think I should be, or my ego's not being satisfied by getting what it wants, and I'm just out here for... Oh, we're still recording. Wait, what is going on?